I wanted to share some thoughts about some of the discourse I've seen about like, is it a Souls-like, is it not? And obviously, I'm only in chapter two still, but like is it a Souls-like, is it an action adventure game like Devil May Cry? It's clearly a hybrid of both, and I don't know why more people aren't saying that. It seems like it has to be like it's this, no, it's this. Like the combat feels like Devil May Cry. It's like you play as one character, you don't really get to customize the character. You have like a set skill tree, like you're going to kind of play the same play style. Um, but then a lot of the game is built like a Souls-like. Like there's bonfires, your healing is recharged at bonfires. The bosses move like Souls-like bosses. Like they're gonna do their animation wind up, dodge, dodge, go in attack kind of thing. Yeah, God of War's a close bet, but like it definitely has more Souls-like stuff than God of War does. Um, like the bonfires, the Estus flasks. When you die and restarting the checkpoint, because you're not punished on death, other than the run back, but I feel like run backs are just kind of a part of checkpoints in games, not just Souls likes. That's why I feel like I have a hard time calling it a straight Souls like because there is no punishment to dying. And I feel like that's such a staple. Like the first time that Demon Souls came out, I remember people would sell the difficulty on it by saying when you die, like your health is cut in half. Or in Dark Souls, when you die, you drop everything. You lose your currency. And that's kind of the first way that people try to explain the difficulty to somebody else. So I feel like that's kind of needed to be a true Souls-like. But that's why I say it's a hybrid, and that I feel like we're going to see more of these because games are just going to start picking and choosing the coolest features and then put them in something else. So like is Crypt of the Necrodancer, that's the rhythm game one? Is that a roguelike or is that a rhythm game? Has to be one or the other. Can't be both. It's like, okay. So Crypt of the Necrodancer has to be like Rock Band. It can't be like Hades. I hope that that's the right game. I might be thinking of some other game. I think Crypt of the Necrodancer is the rhythm game one. Agree we're going to see more. It feels like games are slowly borrowing each other's quality of life stuff too. Yeah. I hope in the GOAT himself, FromSoft's Miyazaki, he said that he plays all the other Souls likes that come out so that he can pick and pull from them. And I feel like that mindset is what helps FromSoft continue to set the bar. I saw Max brought up a good point. Maximilian dude, he was saying that originally when Wukong was presented in like 2018 or whatever, they said this is a Souls-like, and then they stopped calling it a Souls-like around 2022. And he was like, I think it's because Elden Ring comes out, redefines, raises the Souls-like bar. They realize like, no, actually we're more of a action adventure type thing. Either way, it's a good game. I don't think that the classification determines whether it's good or bad. So I don't know. I just think a lot of the discourse there is kind of dumb. Like it's this versus this when it's clearly just both. Hey, look at me filling the shader loading time. That's pro streamer strats that y'all just witnessed.